guys, I'm back. I know it's been a little over a week. I've had some stuff go on. Yay, personal life. As promised, today we're going to do my review on the first season of Sailor Moon Crystal. There aren't really spoilers, because Sailor Moon's over 20 years old. So, Sailor Moon Crystal, if you don't know, is the reboot of the original Sailor Moon anime series. Sailor Moon was a manga, and then was turned into an anime and a whole bunch of movies and video games and all kinds of everything. If you don't know what Sailor Moon is, Google is handy for that. They are also doing all of the, well, probably not all, but right now Hulu's doing the first season of the original Sailor Moon anime up on there, so you can watch that if you haven't seen it. I say they haven't done the whole series, because the whole series is 200 episodes, and the last season, the 5th season, never aired in the United States, so that you do have to go online and look for, and read subtitles, because it will be in Japanese. But, I learned about Sailor Moon, let's see, in 1st grade, so that was about 94, 95, sounds about right, 95-ish, which was when it came out, 94, 95-ish, over in Japan, and then it came over here, but, you know, it was on, the WB, like, super late at night, or early in the morning, depending on how you wanted to look at it, and, somehow I ended up magically catching it on the first episode. And then later it was on Cartoon Network on their show Toonami after school, so I watched it there. But, anyway, we're getting off topic. We gotta go back to the new one. They have redone a new season of the anime, it's not series, but they've just completed the first season. They just started the second season. The first episode for that was last week. It does go up every other Saturday. It's the 1st and 3rd Saturday of the month. So there should be one out tomorrow, which makes me happy. Yeah, so pretty much the only difference, other than it's 20 years later, so there's different animation styles and different technology and stuff, is, the new one tries to stay more faithful to, like, the manga and stuff, and includes stuff that the first one didn't. The first one has a whole bunch of filler episodes, and there's stuff changed, more or less for the American audience. But the story is pretty much the same. The first season was so much shorter, but that's because like I said, they changed a lot of stuff, and there's so much filler in the first one. I think it's probably because back when it came out, they were trying not to catch up with the manga, so they just put in filler episodes, because that's what anime does. This one was much shorter, and I think that was a good thing, because there was a lot of different things. I didn't really have too much of a problem with Crystal, with the first season. I really liked it. I liked that it was shorter. There were some things where I was like, how is this happening already? But again, that's because I was used to all the filler episodes. So, like, Tuxedo Mask and Sailor Moon know who they are in real life. Like, they're real people, identities. And I think, like, episode 4 or 5. And in the first season, we went through, like, 4 different enemies before we figured that crap out. So that was just like, oh, okay. I don't know. It was weird. But the story is pretty much the same. They actually brought in the 4 guardians, the Prince Endymion's guardian knight people. They were in the original, but they changed Zoisite to a woman. I don't know why, so then they never mentioned that that they were actually, Prince Endymion's guards, or whatever, so a bunch of stuff with that never happened. in the original that happened now, because he's a dude. But that's one of the filler episodes they had in the original. Zoisite was a woman in the original. So she dressed up and pretended to be Sailor Moon. Well, obviously they couldn't have that because Zoisite's a dude. I don't know. There was a bunch of stuff. They didn't have the White Knight filler. Oh my god. The more I think about it, the more and more filler there was with that season. And probably it will be with the second season. The second season just started for Crystal. And I'm excited. I don't really know. I didn't make a list or anything. I just figured I'd sit here and talk about it. I like the art style. It's updated, but obviously there's still, the Sailor Scouts. It's still Usagi. It's still all of that stuff. Yeah. It bothers me, though, because, like, sometimes, like, she goes back to school, but the first episode she's at school, the second episode she's at school, she meets the other girls at school. But then, like, after they're done meeting each other and all this stuff, it's like, they never go back to school. You never see them at school just hanging out like Usagi always did, Serena, in English dub. They don't really... In the first season, they went, oh, she's lazy. But that was, like, the end of it. There wasn't the, oh, here she is failing 5,000 times, blah, blah, blah. But, again, most of that was filler, so, whatever. It just, I don't know. I'm used to them being more at school. There was more school things. It was more Japanesey. Because there was more cultural things. Meh. But I liked it as a whole. I thought it was cute. Some of the stuff it was just different. The main story's the same. They still had the same major enemy. They still, sealed away the major enemy up in the North Pole like they did before. I liked it. It was cute. I've been a Sailor Moon fan since first grade. So for me, I was just like, yeah, more Sailor Moon. Let's get back to Sailor Moon. I also felt really old because I was like, oh, Sailor Moon's been out for 20 years. I did purchase one of the chibi figure sets. It should be here any day now. It's coming from Japan, so I don't know when it'll be here. But I will definitely figure out how to do a video. I'll probably just, I'll have them open. Just bring them up here and show them to you. Other than that, I know I have a julep that I need to do. My julep is super behind because it was January's julep. Of course, you order it the end of January, you get it in February. I have that to do. I don't know. What else do you guys want me to do? Nobody said anything yay or nay on the D-Stash videos, so as far as I'm concerned, I'm not doing those. I'm just gonna go throw my old makeup away on my own time. I still want to figure out how to do, like, a Hearthstone thing. I'm gonna have to get some recording stuff for my computer so I can do that and then figure out how to voice over it. I think I might be able to voice over it with Vent. I'm not sure yet. I'll figure it out. So that was my short, concise Sailor Moon Crystal review. Like I said, it stayed pretty much true to the original. There was some more stuff included in the manga, like the Zoisite and, the guys, the 4 guys, who were guys. Actually guys. As opposed to in the original where we changed one for I don't even know why. I don't know. So I look forward to the second season and time travel. And we're actually going to have lesbians, apparently. Yay! Because they're lesbians. Uranus and Neptune are lesbians. They're not cousins. I tried to play them off as cousins in the American English dub bullshit back in the day. And they're like, no. we're staying true to the manga, they're lesbians. And I'm like, yay, good. We should do that. That'd be great. Now, if only you guys will get all the way to season 5 and actually, do season 5 in America. But they probably won't. Because in season 5, the Sailor Scouts that come in at that point, spoiler alert, not spoiler alert, because it's been 20 years. When they're fighting, they're Sailor Scouts, so they're girls. But when they're not fighting, they are a boy band. So they're dudes until they transform into girls. And apparently American children can't handle that. So the 5th season never aired in the United States. Maybe we'll get there one day. It'll be great. In the meantime, I'm just rambling at this point. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, video suggestions, anything of that nature, pop them down below. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.